Californians in the 1970s and 80s lived in a state of ongoing fear because of one man who would become known as the Golden State Killer. This guy was a rapist and murderer who engaged police in a game of cat and mouse, and he has never been caught. But now the authorities are taking a new look at this case, determined to bring this cold-blooded killer, who they believe is still alive, to justice. Watch. For nearly 2 decades, the Golden State Killer, also known as the original Night Stalker and East Area Rapist, terrorized California residents.
The Sacramento Sheriff's Office has invested over 40,000 man-hours in the past year in the search for the East Area Rapist.
He is believed to have raped more than 40 women and murdered 12 people in the 1970s and 80s.
I wanted to see him caught, but we had no idea how in-depth it was going to get, how far-reaching he was going to go. He's probably the most warped individual to ever walk the earth.
Authorities came close to finding the Golden State Killer more than once, but always came up empty-handed. Now, a new docuseries from Headline News called Unmasking a Killer explores the mystery behind this case. Jane Carson-Sandler was one of the earliest victims. In 1976, Jane was at home, lying in bed with her 3-year-old son, when a man entered her bedroom.
There was this man with a ski mask, with a large butcher knife, standing over me. So I thought maybe he was just there to rob us. He told me, "Shut up or I'll kill you." He took his knife and he made some marks on my chest, letting me know that he was serious. Blindfolded and tied and gagged. I wasn't paying any attention to the rape. My mind was on, where's my son?
Jane and her son survived the horrific attack. Today, she is among those who want the Golden State Killer brought to justice. The FBI has reignited the search for the killer, now offering a $50,000 reward for new information leading to his arrest.
The answer's out there. We need a name.
The FBI describes the Golden State Killer as a white male, close to 6 feet, who had blonde or light brown hair at the height of his crime spree. Today, he is between the ages of 60 and 75, and still, authorities believe, alive.
37 years is a very long time. By whatever means it happens, we need to solve this case.
Jane Carson-Sandler and cold case investigator Paul Holes join me now. Welcome to you both.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for telling this story, Jane. It's got to be so disconcerting to you to know that after all this time, they believe he's still alive, he's still out there. May I ask you if there's any fear in coming on camera and talking about it so vocally?
Absolutely not.
Good for you.
No.
Take us back to the day it happened. Your husband had just left for work. It was broad daylight. It was the first thing in the morning.
6:30 in the morning.
And
yes.
What was the first sign you had that an intruder was in your home?
The garage door just closed. My 3-year-old son had just gotten into bed with me. And the next thing I knew, I heard someone running down the hall, and I thought maybe it was my husband, and I yelled out, "What did you forget?" And there was no answer. There was just a flashlight with this man then standing over top of me with a light shining in my eyes, with a large butcher knife. And he had a ski mask on, black leather jacket.
Did he blindfold you?
Yes, he blindfolded my son and myself. He blindfolded us, he gagged us, and he tied us up. Our ankles and our wrists tied up.
So the whole time you are sitting there thinking, oh my God, where's my son? What happened to my son?
He moved him. He moved him. And I didn't even remember the rape. That was immaterial to the fear that I was feeling at that time. It was immaterial. I just kept thinking, where did he put my son? What did he do with him? What's he going to do with us? Because prior to the rape, he had this very strange behavior of tearing sheets, tearing towels. And I thought, is he going to hang us? What's he going to do with us? And again, it was, where was my son?
You were the 5th of some 45 rape victims.
Yes, ma'am. Number 5.
And now that you know, thanks to the good work by Paul and others, that he was, in fact, linked to at least a dozen murders.
Yes.
You must be grateful to be alive.
I am. I am grateful to be alive, but I'm so grateful for all of the wonderful, compassionate, caring investigators that have been working this case for so many years, and they've never let up.
Right, and haven't given up. So, Paul, you have been investigating this for 22 years. You were the one who linked these rapes to these murders and found the same MO and found ultimately the same DNA, right? Because DNA wasn't your friend in the beginning. It wasn't as advanced as it is today.
That's right.
Why do people believe he's still alive?
Well, early on, they thought he was between the ages of 18 to 30. So if you extrapolate that out to today, that puts him roughly between the ages of 60 to 70. So chronologically, he most certainly could still be alive. We know that he can go quiet for periods of time. We have a victim from 1977 who he called in 2001, 15 years after his last attack. So it is very possible that he is still alive. He's still monitoring the investigation. He's possibly even still watching the show.
He could be. He could be in this audience.
Oh, well, that's chilling.
I'm sorry.
If you are a male between the ages of 65 and could you just? Okay, no.
I'm sorry.
But listen, there's more about this guy. The so-called Golden State Killer would go on to strike multiple times in Southern California as his spree would turn deadly. And next, we're going to have the daughter of one of his victims and her powerful message. Next.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.